Welcome back to the Universal Truth Podcast, part 33, where we dive into the profound wisdom of Guru Nanak, exploring his timeless teachings with a contemporary touch. Guru Nanak, the founder of Sikhism, is revered for his deep spiritual insights and his ability to convey complex truths in simple, relatable terms. His teachings emphasize the omnipotence of the divine and the inherent equality of all beings. In today's discussion, we'll explore a powerful verse that highlights our dependence on divine will and the futility of human ego and control. Through this verse, Guru Nanak reminds us of the limits of our power and the boundless grace of the Almighty. Let's consider this. We have no power to speak and no power to keep silent. Reflect on the majesty of this truth. We don't have sovereign control over our own tongues, nor can we choose to stay silent at will. Our ability to say even a single word or to hold it back is beyond our grasp, for we are merely instruments in the hands of the divine. In the grand tapestry of creation, even our speech and silence are orchestrated by the omnipotent hand of the Almighty. Guru Nanak begins by highlighting our lack of control over something as fundamental as speech and silence. This profound realization humbles us, showing that even our most basic actions are governed by a higher power. It invites us to recognize the divine orchestration in our lives and to surrender our illusions of control. We have no power to beg and no power to give. Consider the magnitude of this truth. We hold no power to plead or to bestow. Our petitions and acts of generosity are not entirely our own choices. They are guided by the benevolent will of the divine. It is He who grants us the capacity to ask for what we need and to give from what we have been blessed with. We are vessels through which His divine will flows, powerless to alter the course of His grand design. Next, Guru Nanak emphasizes our dependence on the divine for both receiving and giving. Our ability to seek help or offer assistance is not self-generated, but is a manifestation of divine will. This teaching encourages humility and gratitude, reminding us that our resources and actions are ultimately gifts from the divine. We have no power to live and no power to die. In this grand theatre of life and death, we are mere players, unable to script our own existence or demise. The breath of life and the final sigh of death are bestowed and withdrawn by the supreme author of our destinies. He alone holds the keys to the sacred mysteries of birth and death, orchestrating the cosmic dance of creation and dissolution with a wisdom that transcends our understanding. Here, Guru Nanak addresses the ultimate realities of life and death, asserting that these are beyond human control. Our very existence and its end are determined by the divine. This perspective helps us to accept the natural cycles of life with grace and to trust in the wisdom of the Creator. We have no power to rule, to amass wealth, or to wield occult mental powers. Reflect upon the futility of worldly ambitions. The crowns of kings and the treasures of the earth, the sway of empires and the influence of secret knowledge, all these lie beyond our control. True dominion belongs solely to the Almighty. He dispenses authority and riches according to His divine will, making us humble stewards of His providence. Guru Nanak then turns to worldly power and wealth, illustrating their impermanence and our lack of control over them. No matter our ambitions or efforts, ultimate authority and abundance are governed by the divine. This teaching encourages us to view material success and power with detachment, recognizing them as transient gifts rather than personal achievements. We have no power to gain intuitive understanding, spiritual wisdom, and meditation. Consider the limitations of our intellect, the profound depths of intuitive insight, the heights of spiritual wisdom, and the serene realms of meditative contemplation are not within our power to attain by mere effort or desire. These sacred treasures are divine gifts, bestowed upon us by the grace of the Eternal One. It is He who enlightens our minds, guiding us towards sublime truths beyond our finite understanding. Moving to the realm of spiritual understanding, Guru Nanak emphasizes that our ability to attain wisdom and insight is also governed by divine grace. Intellectual efforts alone cannot achieve true enlightenment. It is granted by the divine. This perspective fosters a sense of reverence for spiritual knowledge and a reliance on divine guidance. We have no power to find the way to escape from the world. In the vast labyrinth of existence, we possess no power to discern the path of liberation from the cycles of worldly entanglement. The keys to our emancipation from the fetters of samsara are held by the divine, who alone can guide us toward ultimate liberation. Only through his grace can we hope to transcend the mundane and attain the eternal. Guru Nanak highlights the concept of liberation, stating that even the path to spiritual freedom is beyond our control. Only through divine intervention can we hope to escape the cycle of birth and rebirth. This teaching underscores the importance of seeking divine grace and guidance on our spiritual journey. He alone has the power in his hands. He watches over all. Behold the grandeur of his sovereignty. The Almighty, in whose hands rests all power, surveys the cosmos with infinite wisdom and compassion. He orchestrates the symphony of creation, sustaining and governing all things. His is the ultimate authority, the source of all strength and wisdom, the supreme overseer of the universe. This verse reiterates the sovereignty of the divine, who holds all power and oversees the entire cosmos. It is a call to recognize and revere the ultimate authority of the Creator, who governs everything with unparalleled wisdom and compassion. O Nanak, no one is high or low. In the luminous wisdom of Nanak, we are reminded that before the divine, there is no distinction of rank or status. The notions of high and low, noble and humble are illusions in the eyes of the Eternal One. We are all equal in the grand scheme of his creation, each soul a cherished part of his divine plan, bound together by the threads of his boundless love and grace. Guru Nanak concludes with a profound statement on equality, asserting that in the eyes of the divine there is no hierarchy. All beings are equal and cherished parts of the divine plan. This teaching challenges societal constructs of status and privilege, promoting a vision of universal equality and unity. Summary. In today's episode, we've explored a verse from Guru Nanak that delves into our lack of control over various aspects of life, from speech and actions to life and death, and even spiritual wisdom and liberation. Guru Nanak teaches us that everything is governed by the divine, and our perceived control is an illusion. This realization invites us to adopt humility, surrender to divine will, and recognize the inherent equality of all beings. Through this exploration, we've gained insights into the importance of divine grace and the futility of human ego, reminding us to live with reverence and gratitude for the Almighty's boundless love and wisdom. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of Guru Nanak's teachings. Stay tuned for more profound insights in our next episode.